All right, folks, come with me on a journey to the middle of nowhere. What's up, y'all? Reverse Rocket TV coming at you live. We are in Amboy, California, in the middle of nowhere. Take a look around. There's actually a moving train out there. I'm not sure if you could see it, but I could hear it rumbling from far. And I'm not sure if you can see that black dome. That's an actual volcano. If we have time, we'll go over there and film that as well. But I want to show you something I spotted out here. There's a reason I'm here today, but I'm wondering what the heck this thing is out here. Check this out. Oh, you know what? That is crazy. Actually, there's two of them. There's one here, and in the distance, wow, far, far away, like maybe even a quarter of a mile. I'll zoom right now with my iPhone, and then we'll jump back to this. Look at this. There's another one out there. Yeah, I just spotted this off the road. I didn't really even know that it was here or why it is here. I don't know. But it's extremely cool to be out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe at one time there was a church here or some type of Asian this is marble. And what I like is it hasn't been vandalized. Some people have like put feces or something on there. I don't know, there's something up there in the mouth area, but and same with down here. Someone threw some food or something on there. I'm not really sure, but I'm just happy no one's really vandalized this. Look at that. I mean, guys, and we are literally in the middle of nowhere. So for this to be here is just, I really don't know what to say. What is this? Huh. I'm not sure if we should walk to the other one or not. Maybe we should just drive, but anybody out there know why this is here? Let me know. Here's a little bone. Somebody vandalized with this with spray paint. But unreal. I'm gonna take a picture of this and I'll tell you the reason why we're here, guys. There's a guy by the name of Mad Mike Hughes. Rumor has it he launched a rocket over here. You can't see it because there's some bushes in the way. He was like a flat earth guy, and I guess what happened was it was a steam rocket, and he shot the rocket up, and his parachute malfunctioned. It blew out the back of the engine because the force is so strong, so he fell to the earth. And it was a really, really hard impact. I don't want to show it on YouTube, but if you search Mad Mike Hughes, you'll see it on there. Before we get into this crazy mission today, let's walk to this other lion. I'm gonna lock my car, and then we'll start hiking to this abandoned vehicle I hear supposedly it was the launch vehicle for Mad Mike Hughes. Not sure if it's true. I'm just going off rumors. It's possibly. But all these destinations today were leads from Desert Adventures. I'll put his YouTube name right here. If you guys get a chance, go and check out his videos. He finds a lot of unique stuff with drones. But let's get on with the video. Actually, guys, so far I'm just going to drive over there and then we'll drive back to this location. Well, actually, let's read these signs. That'd be the smartest thing to do. What do these signs say? Oh. Absolutely nothing available. So this land out here must be extremely cheap because you can't get no power or water out here. You have to have a near building to make that happen, and I don't see no near buildings for miles and miles and miles. All I see is this huge semi driving by hauling gravel. So stay with me, folks. We'll drive to the end of the Lion and then we'll start hiking. And then we also have some other vehicles. We have time today. We're going to try to hike to them. There's a bundle of vehicles out in the desert that I'm going to try to locate them, even though I don't have GPS right now. I'm going to see if I can make it happen. All right, folks. We drove down here really quick to see this other lion. And anybody out there know what this is, please comment below, because I don't know what this is. I think it's really cool though. Oh wow, this one even has a little baby. This one's been vandalized. Someone threw a rock at it and chipped the teeth off. See, this one's been hit with vandals. It's really a shame, you know. So interesting. So they're probably about 7 feet tall, I'm guessing. Somebody passed away. It's a memory brick, I guess. Yeah, these guys are solid marble. Unbelievable. There's graffiti all over these. Gabriel, Brandy, Frank. Bullet casings. I can imagine the things that happen out here at nighttime. There's bullet shells everywhere. Literally. I mean, if I just stand here and put my hand in the ground here. Look. Even though California has some of the strictest gun laws, you don't want to get caught carrying a handgun in California, I'll tell you that much. It better be in your trunk, unloaded with the clip, not in the gun, or you're going to jail. I think Arizona has some really interesting gun laws, way better than California. I'll just say that. Let's get on with this hike. Let me gear up. We're gonna drive across the road and park a quarter mile down and continue on with this. Stay with me. Today, we're not gonna use the Ski poles, we're going to use Old Susie. We're bringing out Old Susie out of retirement today. This is a hiking pole I made last year. And I quit using it because I went to hiking poles because it's more safer. You could have stability in both hands, but since we're going to be hiking on flat surfaces right now, we're going to bring Old Susie. Guys, in the best bang for the buck, I bought this car probably about 8 months ago. I was scared because of the high miles. I paid about $5,000, but it hasn't given me no issues at all. I haven't had one problem with this car, and I drive it everywhere. So in California prices, you'd probably only understand this if you lived here in California, but so every 100 miles costs $10. So if you go 400 miles, it's 40 bucks. So let me double check my car. I'm always tripping out, guys, because I have a lot of expensive stuff inside that car. Camera gear, etc., electric bicycles. The whole trunk's full of stuff. I have half of it in my backpack, but one of these days we're going to come back and my window's going to be busted out and everything's going to be gone. This is going to be a short hike, probably 5 or 10 minutes. Very easy. I believe there's a road going out there. Stay with me, guys. I'll turn the camera on when we get a lot closer, but I consider this area, these areas of the deserts, highly traveled. I usually don't like hiking in them because everybody in the world has already done it. I like hiking where you don't see tire marks, you don't see foot marks, you don't see beer cans and bottles. This is an area where it's a highly traveled highway. Look at this, part of a old bucket or something. Look at these old rusty cans. There's been a lot of activity out here, so the odds you finding something cool are very slim, should I say. Stay with me. Yeah, it really blows my mind that they would leave a vehicle out here like this. You know, this guy passed away out here, and then, I mean, I don't want to say the state of California, but they just leave his vehicle out here? It's strange. I know a lot of rules and laws have changed about impounding cars, but you know, back in the day, if you left a vehicle anywhere in California, they were towing it, and they were towing it down to the minute countdown after you were warned. And now you can leave a vehicle pretty much anywhere and they won't tow it unless it's downtown Los Angeles. But, or like an apartment complex where they monitor it. But this is going to be really interesting seeing this. Mad Mike Hughes' rocket launcher vehicle is still here. Mind-blowing. I was wondering if the rocket is still actually out here. That steam-powered rocket he shot up, I believe, don't quote me on this, but from reading stuff online and stuff on Google, I think the rocket went 1,800 feet up and it came down hard. So yeah, guys, this is really it. There's actually really a road coming out here. Could have drove the old Prius out here. I don't see no big rocks or anything. this is mind-blowing. So it looks like someone scrapped the actual thing the rocket sat in and launched out of, because that was like connected to the back right here. People have just taken so much stuff off this, probably for, I would say, you know, just to have it. You could say I have a Mad Mike Hughes' rocket launcher or something. Look at that, madmikehughes.com. Look how they have the tires sitting on this wood right here. And the rocket shot, I believe, I mean, like that, because I've seen some of the videos. Unbelievable. And the people have just tore this thing apart. It's sad. But hey, it happens out here in California in the desert. His engine, everything's still here. They took the radiator, they took everything. The scrappers, the vandals, you know. But I'm wondering if the rocket is still out here somewhere. I've watched videos and watched it actually fall from the sky. I'm not going to waste too much time of your guys's, I'm not going to waste too much of your time, but I'm actually going to walk out there and see if I could actually find the rocket. Guys, viewer discretion advised on this. There's some profanity and stuff on here. If you're brittle to some situations, you might want to close your eyes when I go in here. There's some profanity. There's some crazy stuff written on the walls in here. Look at the size of the engine, this thing. What would this be, a big 460 or something? I don't know. Look at that. Thing's a giant. You know, these big old engines, they ran forever though. Big old Ford. You know, people probably have gone out here and took the rocket. I don't know if it's going to be out there, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to go look for it. I'm going to turn the camera off, guys. Give me an hour. I'm going to scour this whole desert for the rocket that he launched that day. It's got to be out there. If it's not out there, someone scrapped it and took it as a piece of yard art or something. But I'm going to take a picture right now of this just to have a memory. Rest in peace, Mad Mike Hughes. All right, guys, I've walked really far from the launch site. I don't see a rocket, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep looking. Stay with me. I'm probably going to look for about 10 more minutes. Yeah, so I've looked at some previous videos online, and I think the impact zone would be right about here. But hey, I've been wrong before on trying to find destinations. I'm wrong a lot. So I could be looking at this backwards. The rocket might be the opposite way towards the lion that I showed you earlier in the video. But I'm like 80% sure it's this way. But like I said earlier, I think it's gone. Somebody took it for just to have as a memory. It wasn't a heavy rocket. 2 people could pick it up and walk away with it. Is from what I understand. Guys, but if we don't find it, I have a destination for us here in about a few minutes. I'm gonna go try to find a stash of cars that was a lead. Stay with me. I'm just gonna glance around a little bit more out here. I don't want to go home and wonder if I walk just a little bit farther. I'm going to actually walk to the actual mountain itself and then turn around. Stay with me. Guys, I see something. I see something. I want to prove to you, I'm trying not to let this out of my sight. I walk to the mountain, look. I keep turning around because I don't want to let this object out of my sight. It's either a car or it's an actual rocket. Look how beautiful this mountain is. And it's the sky also, guys. This isn't Photoshop. The sky really is that blue out here. I see a rocket or a car in the middle of this canyon. Wow, look at this. Unreal. Unreal. Has like the same similarities as my last video I just filmed when I found that other car. Guys, this is like a rattlesnake city in there, huh? You don't want to stick your arm in there. Holy cow. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep going higher because I can see everything from up here. I'm just gonna warn you guys right now though. That is not a rocket, it's an actual vehicle. When I'm going out there to look at, I can see from here. It's about almost a quarter of a mile away. I think it's a car. But I'm just gonna go a little bit higher to help myself out. Yeah, this gives us about 30 or 40 feet. I really take my time and look here. Yeah, so there's a car there. I believe it's a car. I see like a front end of a vehicle. Yeah, I don't see a rocket. We could be missing it. It could be over there. You just don't know. You gotta look everywhere. So let me turn this off and we'll start hiking over there to it. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. I've noticed in life, when you hike, and I've hiked a lot, you're gonna see some of the most beautiful sceneries when you have a full sun hitting the objects. So as this mountain is the object, how the sun is out hitting it and there's no shadows, it's just pure beauty. It's just amazing. All right, folks, stay with me. Let me turn this off. I keep spotting these strange rocks on the ground. I want to show you guys this rock I just picked up. Look at this. Look how green this rock is. I have to work tomorrow. It's not gonna be that hard of a day, but I told myself I can just get home before it gets dark. I'll be happy. If I can get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, that's all you really need. One other thing, once we look at this car, I won't be able to sleep at night tonight if I don't hike a mile that way to that other mountain range and look off. Because what if the rocket is still here? We have to look, guys. We can't just leave going to the next destination saying it wasn't there. We have to go actually look. I would love to know the story of how this vehicle got out here. What year? Why? Why would someone leave a car out here? Was it stolen? Were they living out of it? I always like to remember on every car I find, this car sat inside of a dealership and someone drove it home with a smile on their face. I like to say that a lot because it's true. Somebody drove this car home from the dealership brand new with 0 miles on it with a smile on their face, and look where it stands now, in the middle of the California desert. Whatever it is, it's a two-door and it has a really cool style to it. It's gonna make an amazing photo. The sun's hitting it perfectly. The engine's gone. It's been stripped out here. They've cut metal off of it. How the sun's hitting it though, it's gonna make amazing photos. Wow. I don't know what it is because I'm not that smart with these cars right now. I know a couple of cars, you know, Chevelles and stuff, but something like this. Damn, that door don't want to close. You know what's tripping me out? What I've seen right now is, look at the detail in this panel right here. This little aluminum panel. Look at that. Man, this car is rad. This is really cool. I'm gonna say it's a Ford. There's some graffiti on here. It says Dr. S-H-A-N-K, S-H-A-N-K Group, G-R-O. No, it's not right. I don't know what that says. Dr. S-H-A-N-K Shank. I don't know. If you guys out there know, let me know. I don't know what that says. But let's get to the back of the car. Wow, this is cool. Look at the back of this car. I don't know how it got here, but it's here. Look at the bullet holes in this car. Look at that. No VIN tag in the door anywhere. I don't see no VIN tags. Did this back window roll down? That'd be so cool. Look at the bullet holes going through that. Holy cow. No VIN on the windshield area. They took the engine, they took the tranny. Hey, but I got to film it. That's all I care about. I live for stuff like this. And guys, if I would have never hiked out here, I would have never found it. Look how a bullet went through the where your thumb hits right here. Look at that. To the right of it, or actually both sides of it. Bullets went through there. These guys had good aim, whoever was shooting out here, boy. So cool. Guys, I thought this was going to turn into a short video. I was wrong. I thought this was going to be a 10 or 20 minute, maybe possibly 30-minute video. But we haven't tried to go look for the second location yet. And we need to go do that. But first we need to hike that way about a mile and climb that mountain and look down to see if we're missing something. Just one more chance, you know, if we could just look one more time out into the distance to see if we could see something laying out there, it would really make me sleep better tonight. Because I don't want to come back out here thinking the almighty what if. So we're going to do it now. We're going to take pictures. We're going to take a lot of photographs of this car. Has the right look to it. Actually, if this panel was still on this door right here, and maybe this panel right here, you could do some excellent photography out here for like weddings and stuff, or family photos with the background. It'd be amazing. But work with what you got. Stay with me. Guys, I found something really interesting. I thought this was a cross that someone might have been possibly buried here in the past, or an animal. And there's a little tag on here. Let me switch to my iPhone so you guys could zoom in and read this. Stay with me. All right, guys, so I was just walking along and seen this, which looked kind of out of the ordinary. And I approached it. It says Sunset Claim number 11. DIS monument, which I don't know what that means. It says CFNTFS. Oh, center line, 300 feet west, 300 feet east, 1,500 feet. "1,500 feet to right north," if I'm reading that correctly. So this is like an old claim. I'll take a picture of it so you guys could read it. I have an idea. Guys, I came out here today not even knowing if I was going to make a video. We found Mad Mike Hughes' vehicle, and we found an extra vehicle we didn't even know was there. I think we're just going to call that the video, and then I'll return next week to film the hidden bunch of cars that I found. Look at this. I'm getting out in the sticks now. I wonder what this means. They have a can nailed to it, and there was probably a badge here at one time, and someone probably vandalized it and took it off. But it's probably part of a mining marker. So at one time, they were out here mining the heck out of this dirt. That's why I keep seeing so many old cans laying everywhere. There's cans. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna hike to this top of this mountain ridge, take a view from there, but I'm actually gonna put the drone in the air, fly it around that old classic 60s, 50s car, and we'll go take a look at the Mad Mike motorhome and fly around that too as well. It's strange, I'm hiking towards this mountain again, and it's like these rocks are in rows. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing things. But I'm looking up there and all these little tiny rocks, it seems like they're in rows. You just never know what happened out here in the past. There could have been hundreds of people out here mining this. I hear dynamite going off in the background, or bombs. I don't know what the heck's going on, but it's like vibrating my eardrums every impact. It's a loud thump. There might be a testing center around here or something. I'm not really sure. or they could be dynamiting material out of the ground. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna crawl up here, guys. Stay with me. Reverse Rocket TV, reporting to you live from Amboy, California. Hope you guys enjoyed this little mission.